So this is a video about the different ways I can start my downswing, and I'm not sure which one is correct. I was wondering if I can get some feedback. So I'm going to take it to the top of my backswing, not thinking too much about my backswing point. Once I've gotten here, the way I've been doing it right now, and this is the approach that makes me feel like I have the most amount of stored energy, is that I try to feel a squat. Okay, so I kick my left knee, I stick it out, and I squat. So, boom. Come here, I'm keeping my upper body back, boom, as much as I can. And as soon as I do that, I feel a very strong stretch. I feel a lot of energy here, and down my arms. Big stretch. And I feel from here I can really explode. The problem with this, while videoing me, I noticed that this often doesn't give me enough room to swing from the inside. I mean, it's very hard for me to kind of like come from the inside from here. And as a result, when I've done this, I find from here I find my club kind of steeping and kind of doing that. Even though my weight is on my left foot, I kind of come out to in. So from here, again, turn, big stretch, but from here, generally, I'm doing something like that, going out. It's very hard, even though the club sort of comes down a little bit, it's very hard for me to kind of come from the inside. So on the other hand, and this is the second thing I can try, is once I've taken it back, at this point, if I just kind of slide, again, I'm not doing anything, I'm just keeping my upper body back, and I just kind of like slide over. Then you can see that my weight has moved back here. My weight shifts, so I'm not, my left heel is now firmly planted on the ground. But my back, so it's almost like I'm not turning my shoulders. I'm not even turning my hips. My hips are actually, my belt buckle is still pointing in the same direction. I'm just moving over, okay? And that gives me a lot of room here. A tremendous amount of room here to be able to come from the inside. One of the problems I feel, or I face with that, and this may not be a problem, it's just what I feel, is that I feel like I lose a lot of that stored energy, the coil. I mean, do this once more. Like, even if I stretch a little bit, I am getting coil. Like, I do feel like I can burst from here, but not as much as when I'm squatting, and I mean, I am really here pumping. The third way, and I've been reading about this in the forums, I can start my transition, is kick it to the top, and then I feel my right knee kind of bumping in, so boom, boom. It forces my left knee to go out, my weight shifts to the heel, boom. And then finally, the fourth way I can do this, and this is just me watching a lot of Hogan videos and seeing what he's doing, is to kind of do a slide, but then also do as much as rotation as your body naturally does, and don't stop it. So do the slide and rotation sort of together. So let me illustrate that. Let's go up, and then you kick the left knee out. And this kind of a move, it immediately straightens my right knee. And then from here, I have room to come to the new side as well. All of those feel very different, and they're completely different positions. Maybe not completely different, but they're fairly different positions. And one of the most difficult things for me has been last 5 months I've been on the driving range. I can go ahead and practice each of these 4 different approaches, and I don't know which one is right, because they I can all kind of make them work in some way or the other. But it's very hard for me to know which one is the position I'm supposed to be in, because I might be doing something wrong, and I just don't know. So there you go.